Well, it's an education to work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of lettering, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
I have met others like her in the past, capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what chairs here.
Lou Graham is distracted. Ill, perhaps?
Agreed. There's something there right enough, although I've no notion as to what. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? The rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
Growing so close to a mortal is a risk. Any mortal is a point of frailty.
I suppose that's so. Though both pawns and princes were mortal once. Even you.
The masquerade is not a game. There is no room for error. It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Viene.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine, a sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Oh, let me guess.
You're a sleeper agent planted deep within a Far Eastern drugs cartel, but a shaman broke your illusion and now you're on the run. Or you double parked on Pike Street and a gang of antsy farmers threatened you with healthy, nutritious produce.
What? No, nothing like that.
Just give me the facts, Miss,
Verona. It's just, I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Investiga la muerte de Verónica. Espérate, Yo sabía, se me dilató y ahora está dilatado mi ojo.
Now this was familiar. Not the best conversationalist.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The rebar killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
Carlito. No, Fernando no está aquí. Fernando está en una actividad. Acabamos de ver una carta.
The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I have questions for
Me cago en 10. Me cago en 10. Ahora. Ya está. Ok, selecciona el mapa para...
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Papito, vamos para la... Yo voy a empezar por acá. ¿Por dónde era que yo tenía que salir? ¿Por aquí?
Any news, Detective?
Se escucha un
You
poquito
caught him,
bajo.
right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter.
¿Y ahora? ¿Ahora se escucha bien? Sí, ¿no?
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
¿Se escucha bien ahora? Mucho mejor. Yes. Bitch. Espérate. Ok, ahora sí.
Ahora sí. Ahora sí, ¿verdad? Dime que se escucha mejor. Mucho mejor, ¿verdad? ¡Yuhu! ¡Ay! A la verga. ¡Ay!
From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Tengo que
Well, I
adelantar
did
lo más
say
que
I was
pueda.
out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
¿Lo bajo otra vez? Me cago en 10. Ok, y ahora. ¿Ahora sí? Es que yo me escucho. Nah, yo creo que vaina. Ya ahora sí. Ok. Ya ahora sí. Quédate en la estación o el asesino podría
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill. Oh, never mind.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told.
Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind.
One Piece. Ya, un segundo. Ya te me tienen harta con esa vaina.
Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives,
Look like a girl
but we were
who has
trying to get
pay
into the
for
fancy
for her
places
own
too.
drinks.
I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Ese cabrón está ahí. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Cabrón, vamos. Muévete de ahí. Vaya.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Sí, es aquí, pero es que mierda.
I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Yeah, I wasn't going.
I thought I was on the right lines. I didn't see the need.
Es este, pero no puedo cogerlo. Mira esa pinga.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and... Seattle PD, full of drunks... Seattle PD.
What's the word, Wilbur?
So good, Fabio.
I do believe you're my vintage.
Drink another drop. So good, Fabio.
Gracias por el comentario en Kick.
I knew you were a man of taste. You've been here, what, 3 days? That must have been one hell of a bender, fella. That or someone slipped you a Mickey.
So personal fun, Fabio. Drunk, nice and warm, takes cares. Oh, eat 'em up.
Oh, I hear you. Always good to find a nice, relaxing beverage. How is life through a bottle? Gotta say, I am jealous. Not a thing I've known for a long, long time. And contractually speaking, given my profession, I should be 3 whiskeys deep by now and looking for a pack of smokes.
My friend, life's a bowl of cherries. Sweet, sticky, full of color, and...
Spin me your philosophy there, Wilbur. Fabio? Philo?
And sometimes it's just the pits.
Ah, nice one. Take care, Blair.
Love you, Mom.
Me dio la borrachera ahí. Me quedo. Para acá. Uy, no. Alert today, alive tomorrow. Muy cierto eso. Mantente alerta hoy. Cabrón, qué vaina es esta. Yo te voy a decir algo, yo no necesito ese tipo de vaina. Aquí está. Oh, ¿qué fue? Carlito, gracias por el follow en Kick. Carlito, ¿verdad? Supongo que es Carlito. Tiene que ser Carlito. Si no es Carlito, me confundí, disculpe. En un segundito que estoy aquí esperando para poder banear una persona acá que dejó un enlace de spam. Sí, mira, aquí está el mismo, va para afuera. Strike 3, you're out. Aquí está. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Ya, sorry. Ok, ay, perdón. Dijimos que... Tenía mi papá.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot,
Eso era, tenía
I
que beber
knew
sangre
crawl
primero.
back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew.
Voy a ponerme este. Un segundo. Está más cómoda. Déjame ver.
Looking to heat up an old cold one.
Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
Ay,
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh?
Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Anything that screams Bean Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Thanks. I need to follow up.
You know where I am, Detective, if you want to root around.
ay, pues bien. Y ese loco ahí está sin darse cuenta. Vete pa'l carajo. Vamos a caminar la ciudad con
Cold
este
night.
loco.
I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of. I needed to take a look at my options, figure out where to go first on my mental map of Seattle.
I hope Mom doesn't.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Isn't it always? The young stay young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told. Last night?
Listen, my friend, you know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
She's in danger, Silky. She got a death threat. Very nicely calligraphed.
A normal Seattle night, then. But this is the safest place anyone could be. You know that if you know anything.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
favorite gumball?
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat, maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beating Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll stick your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Give me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective. You should help them sleep.
Could I partake, Guru? Just a sip.
Well, why not? It's a cold old night, and the ghosts need a treat.
Vete pa'l carajo.
Now that's a kicker. I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose.
Thank you.
Verona remembered the Macomb bar. Beer.
Just a few more nights, and I can get out of here. I need to find it. Shouldn't have lost. spare $1?
Voy
Really
por ahí.
appreciate some help.
Señorita, deje la vaina, por favor, que no tengo dinero. Discúlpame.
I need to find a better spot.
Ya está. Discúlpeme, que estaba viendo algo lindo. Bonito wall. Espérate, papá, ¿qué es esto?
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
Police Department. Seattle Police Department. Ven acá, voy a ver el baile de la gallinita. ¿Qué pasó, Tayo? Tayo.
Big party, huh? Anyone seem out of place? Worry you at all?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact.
Anda la verga.
Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site.
Seguro, no fue
Which
que lo
one?
mearon.
Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls. Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. Verona said she'd been to the glacier. I headed down to the old western...
He's right. It's hard to be a gigolo.
Ella se la boca.
Someone better clear up soon. Fucking stupid bones.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
¿Por qué pregunta si se puede transmitir? ¿Por qué pregunta eso, Carlito?
Oh, that would have... I didn't see the... I figured I needed my strength for other things. I headed down to the old Western Corps headquarters, a site...
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this. Miracle if I don't freeze.
¿Qué viste en el bar? Yo no vi nada. ¿Qué viste en el bar?
I need a break.
No había nada en el bar.
Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell you how I really feel.
Este cabrón no brinca. Me cago en 10. ¿Y cómo tu carajo te metiste aquí? ¿Cómo tu puñeta? Ah, pero eso no es nada. Eso es que estaba sin camisa. Normal. Pues espérate, que yo no sé cómo carajo se metió eso ahí.
Reginald, my friend, hope you're not too chilly.
Mr. Fabian, I hope your God is being good to you, 'cause mine is to me.
Might I take a little nip?
Sharing is the route to nirvana.
That's mighty generous of you. I do feel warmer. Keep warm, Reggie. You never know when I might need you.
Do you hear the city, Fabian? It's waiting there for you.
I headed down to the old Western Corps head...
Gotta get home.
Este cabrón hijo de puta no brinca. Como que abajo no
Spare a
hay.
dollar? Really appreciate some help. Oh, what a party. I hope there were
Se le vio el que, perdón.
Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say.
Ay, carajo. Mira eso.
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Chucha.
Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to
Esa
me.
pinche vida. tengo ganas. Ah, escucha. Temporal, temporal. Allá viene el temporal. Temporal. Que Fernando me mandó un video de un baile. Sabéis que él está en una actividad, ¿verdad? Y está viendo algunos bailes. Y uno de los bailes que está viendo se llama el gallo y la gallinita.
Nope, had nothing to say.
Qué buen día.
Spare $1? Really appreciate some help.
Not the best conversationalist.
Y ¿cómo se dice? Y tú me entiendes, ah, está en esa actividad y entonces me mandó videos del baile ese, el gallo y la gallinita.
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
Que el sonido del juego opaca el micro. Me cago en Satán. ¿Y ahora? Espérate.
Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Pero es que yo quiero saber, tú me estás mandando a mí a revisar yo no sé qué pinga.
Not the best conversationalist.
Cabrón, pero ¿dónde tú quieres? ¿A quién tú quieres que yo interrogue aquí?
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Pero yo quiero saber qué pinche vida. Mira, él aquí dilata. Aquí.
Nope, had nothing to say.
Me cago en 10.
The place reeked, and it reeked of...
Oh, uy, una foto. Espérate un segundo. ¿Qué demonio? Ocho, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. ¡Pip! Fíjate que él me hizo pollera, que yo quiero saber que es una pollera, A mí una pollera es donde venden pollo. No. Perdón. Eso es como un baile de época. Bueno, no tanto, bueno, sí de época. Sí, es como los bailes de época aquí, que dan en San Juan. ¿Qué es una pollera? Alexa, ¿qué es una pollera?
No conozco la definición de pollera.
¿Quién
So
está
our
peor?
stalker had a
Alexa
picture
o el
of the road.
dueño.
Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
Vivo en la nube, pero no te preocupes. Mis pies están bien plantados sobre la tierra y siempre estoy dispuesta a ayudarte en lo que necesites.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national
Alexa,
average of a bit less than
para la
2,
música.
that does not narrow it down. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one SMS that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detective, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand?
Ay, a la verga.
She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
What's up?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
Se le acabó la fila. Vamos. Ya estamos. Ya no está dilatando. Vamos para encima, cabrón. Próxima parada.
Verona's.
Hotel Glacier. aquí for a bit. Tranquila. Oh. Si yo me tiro por aquí, me tiro por acá. Cabrón, te estaban besando.
In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day.
Ya está. Aquí no hay nada.
Verona.
Verga, se trancó. Deme un segundo, voy a buscar algo.
Miracle if I don't freeze to death. Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help. there weren't photos. Did I feed the cat? Oh, what a party. I hope there weren't photos. Did I feed the cat?
Ok, estoy aquí. Fui a buscar algo.
I know you
Carajo.
struggle. I know you hurt. I know you are in pain. Don't worry. It won't last.
Ya vi que me estaban buscando.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Did you happen to see anyone following her? Maybe paying a bit too much attention?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh. Something else?
No, thank you, Mr. Fragrant. I'll catch you later.
Está bien, va para afuera.
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd...
Ya estoy por acá, so...
I need to find a better spot.
Be released from your daily toil. Accept the cup of
Estoy bien. ¡Eh!
Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell her how I really feel.
Kill for coffee.
Starbucks nació de Seattle. So, eso puede ser un play on words. Maybe.
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
Dame un break, espérate.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What do you want?
Yes.
Ah, Fabian. Well,
We never really get the chance to talk.
you're right.
We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
The rebar killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Choi. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will. What is wrong with you?
Perdón. Me cago en 10. Era para otro lado.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Oh, what a party. We had some more photos.
Reggie, old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabian. A night of beauty and delight.
I find myself with a mighty thirst.
I have warmth to share with you, my friend.
I needed that. I got places to go, people to see.
May the night bring you the best of vibes.
Pero. Gente loca. Gente muy loquita.
What is it this time? I'm busy.
Yeah, boss, you look, real busy. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul, and said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona.
No puede ser. No puede fucking ser. Voy a tener que entrar otra vez. Bueno. ¿Está bien? Sí, Gigi.
Siendo desde ese 21 fe de María.
Literal. Para ver dónde carajo me dejó.
What now?
Tengo que hablar con ella.
What now?
I'll be off.
Ya,
I see.
pues no tengo que hablar con ella, está bien.
What is it this time? What do you want?
¿Qué quiero?
What now?
I'll be off.
I see.
Está bien, ok, está bien, yo me voy. Yo me voy, yo sé que tú no me quieres hablar. Tarán, tarán. ¿Qué fue? Ah, ya. Ñe. Uy. Tarán, tarán. Tarán, 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 tarán. ¡Pup!
I went down to the Dutchman.
Corre, espérate, ¿dónde iba por acá mejor? Porque entonces aquí lo que hago es... No, por ahí no. Por acá. Y por acá. Entonces lo que hago es que lo cojo derecho por ahí para abajo. Sí, yo sé. Yo sé cómo brega esto. Yo sí sé cómo brega esto. No, por ahí. Por acá. Me encantaría ir así a tener contigo. Y si es igual que frío que Denver, yes. Que yo quisiera ver nieve. De verdad yo quisiera ver nieve.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
No tengo, disculpa. Cabrón. Espérate, que me pique. Ahí está. Ah, mira, busca nuevas pistas en el bar 2. Por lo
Is
menos.
that the light of hope in your eyes, detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip.
Ay,
Worthless to me,
espérate.
but maybe useful to you.
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop.
Oh, yes.
I had a... Racing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Ella fue a empeñar algo. Vamos. Va por aquí. Sí, yo sé. Yo me conozco este mapa como la palma de mi mano. Mira, para fumar marihuana. con esa voz fresita.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
Y apaga el aire. Gracias.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time, I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
Hope the Christmas trade picks up.
Have a good night, my friend.
Relicario de Ravenna.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Un moment, please. Que me pica. Uy.
I hope Mom doesn't ruin Christmas again this year.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Qué hijo de puta.
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
I'm on the case. Catch you later.
Take it easy.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it?
And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I have nothing that'd stick in a court of law, but I do think we're dealing with a killer.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late. As soon as I...
Era para acá. Cerca. Voy para la tribu, cabrones. Kimiga ima, bukaboza sarate, bukuga ima. De crema yo y... Ay, no puedo cantar así.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
I didn't think that was... I thought I was on the right lines already.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
You know what? It was a great session today. Did a personal best and just real amped up, you know? Dopamine, woo!
That's, good to hear, sir, but... I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else. I don't believe you're on the list.
I don't suppose you could sneak me in the back? No? No, never mind.
I didn't see the point in confusing things.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
Ay, cabrón. Ay, cabrón.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here, particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
Do you know Ravenna? I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
I'll be discreet. I promise not to poop the party.
What a wonderful image. I may never forget you said that.
I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
Diablo, estos cabrones en el mismo medio jodiendo el parque. Mire. Me cago en 10. Tipos de pendejos en el mismo medio. Mira, ay, no me jodas. El asesinato de Ravel. Ay. No, sí.
was on the right line. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Un segundo. Nieta. Dice evita el asesinato de Ravenna. Pero estos cabrones están en el mismo medio. Compañeros, muévase. Dan ganas de meterle un empujón. Ojo del parto. Coño, carajo. Ya está bugueado. Ah, ya. Oh. ¿Qué es esto? Sangre o agua. ¿Qué pasó? Coño, les hace falta más. Les hace falta sazón. Ok, espérate, me pica. Ya.
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna? Maybe. I should get on the trail.
Ravenna. Ravenna.
Too late.
Ay, a la
And
vez.
another metal cross.
La mataron.
Color me unsurprised. I didn't see the need. I didn't see the point in confusing things. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Sí, 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 yo sé, pero es que yo no sé qué tú quieres que yo haga porque tú me estás dilatando esto bien duro. Ah. peluca. Esta pinga aquí está haciendo ruido raro. ¿Qué es eso? Ah. ¡Uy! ¿Qué carajo? Dice que investigue la escena del que tengo que investigar la escena del crimen, pero no entiendo la Ay. Espérate. Bueno, gente, yo lo que voy a hacer es que yo lo voy a dejar aquí porque me estoy durmiendo. Mañana me levanto temprano para arreglar el cuarto. Ay, no, me estoy durmiendo. Mañana me levanto temprano, arreglo el cuarto y nos podemos jugar. Nada. Cuídense, de verdad. Vamos a ver si le hacemos un raid aquí a alguien. gente. Le hicimos la raid en Twitch. Cuídense.